Hey Doug, Anthony Cox here. I got this controller working, the one I sent you there, and I've got it working on the smart board here too. And that's the controller, that I emailed you about. I'm getting a wireless one, so I'm going to try it out too. So here's smart board, and this should show up okay enough that you can see what's going on. And so you can use the mouse, to the controller to move around, pretty well. And face the house here. And the door, you can just touch on the door will open or close. I kind of have to take my finger and slide it a little bit, so it's not just a touch, you got to slide it. So let's go over to the door, open it up, use the controller there to head in. So here we go. And then once you're in the room, just like I guess with the mouse in the game anyway, you can just kind of slide on it there. We want to turn this on. What's really cool is you can take your finger, like I was telling you, you have to slide it. So like if you want to turn things on, you turn it maybe to like the right. Of course it comes on there, and I turn it to the left. We also set the resolution at 800 by 600 so it fills the whole screen. So that's helpful. So anyway, let's go just do the standard stuff here. Here's the windows, and you can just slide on those or slide up. You could go left or right, it really doesn't matter, but I mean it's kind of cool to go up or down like if you were opening the window. So if I go up, or down, and you can spin around right over here to our oven, touch on the oven, open the oven door here. Just turn the oven on. Like so, you kind of have to slide your finger a little bit to do it. I also have the controller on here. If I touch here, and then I got these 4 buttons here set on the front to do mouse buttons, and so it'll work the same way. Also, I set up the right joystick to do the mouse. You might have to play with the sensitivity a little bit, but then, like I say, I select here. So if you're using it on a regular computer, not a smart board, then you can just use one for your moving around and one for the mouse. And then I set up these 4 buttons on the front to be your left mouse click. So anyway, and then close the door, and go up. Now, there's another cool one is the burners. So like I say, you can actually take your finger, turn it to the right, like you're turning it on, turn it to the left, turn it off, any one of these. So it's pretty good response. Turn them all off. Up here, the X button is a little bit near the top there. Your stove right here, or your exhaust hood, and turn it on. Of course, it's on down here. Might be good to have a little light up here. I don't know if that's possible too, but I mean, I guess on the computer screen, it's fine because you can see everything at once. But then turn it off. You can turn it the other way. And there's a little delay on that one, seems to be, but it works. And then to get out of that, so used all those. All right, so now going down the hallway. Of course, any of the doors, I guess it's like in a regular game. As soon as you see the door, you can open it. And same thing with any of these here, we can open, close those. The thermostat, as long as it's in your view, you should be able to access that, I believe. You might get to get a little bit closer. So now we're in the thermostat. So then, say you can take your finger and slide it, same thing here. Like I say, you could go either way, so but it's kind of cool if you do it the way that you want to slide it. So that's off. If I want to turn the heat on, then it's on. Turn it off, and get out. So going here now, we're going to the water heater again. Once you see it, you can get right to it. So take your finger here. There's warm. Turn it again. Just come on. So we turn it back off. Leave appliance. Spin around here, like I said, there's your window, so up or down. And up here is your exhaust. And I just kind of have to slide your finger over that, and that seems to work pretty well. Like I say, in the regular game or whatever, you can just use your mouse buttons here, and it'll do the same thing. Just using your mouse buttons on the controller, I mean. And that'll, yeah. But so I can go back and forth between these. The way this program works, though, and it's actually pretty good that I got it full screen. If you like mouse click out of the program, like in another Windows program or something that you have going on, the little software programming app for this, it stays open, and you learn about that, I guess, if you get the controller. That's another little project. But it didn't take. I mean, obviously, I just got it last night and got it to working, so it's not too bad. And so you can program it specifically. What I did is for Windows Explorer, and so when I'm in Windows Explorer, then this, like I said, the left will be move around, and the right one's my mouse. So if you get out of the program, you might have to, click into that and back into this. But if it's full screen, it's not as big a deal. So anyway, so going back around here, downstairs, open, close, open, down the steps. One thing that's a little bit tricky is getting right next to the, you have to get lined up right with the door. So if you're not lined up with the door, you have to, move a little, get lined up. So I don't know if there's any way to kind of adjust the sensitivity of like going through a doorway without adjusting the whole sensitivity of the whole program. But, and that just takes some getting used to, but you just have to make sure that you go all the way over to it. So then we're down here looking into the basement, of course, and all the appliances in this case are upstairs. And so you gotta wiggle around a little bit there. But so that works really well, and you can just spin right around with that one mouse controller. And I don't know how easy this looks on the video, but you move around pretty well. And move right over here.